Okay, we're on Shabbat Parak Yud Zayin Mishnah Hey. Continue talking about Halchot Muktzah, laws of Muktzah. Ironically, this Mishnah, or maybe not ironically, this Mishnah is less relevant to us today, but we'll learn it anyway because that's what we do. Says the Mishnah, Kol HaKelim HaNitalim BaShabbat. If I have a kli that I can move on Shabbat, Shivreihem Nitalim Imahem. Their shards, if the kli breaks, I can also move the broken kli. Ubilvat Osim Me'ein Melacha. They have to be useful. Okay, they have to do some kind of melacha. Meaning, if I have a screwdriver and then it broke, okay, this is not considered broken, but let's say it really broke, okay, and so now can I use it? So the question is it muktzah now? If I can use its shever, if I can use its pieces, then I can move it as long as me'in melacha, they do some melacha. For example, shivrei areva, and areva is a kind of basket. So that if the basket itself breaks, it was used for making dough. Then the chasot behem piyachavit, it has to be intact enough to have a big enough piece that I can cover a barrel. Shifrei zchuchit, if I have a piece of glass, a piece of like a cup or whatever broke, lechasot behem piyapach, then it has to be big enough that I can cover the jug of water or wine or what have you. Rabbi Yehuda says, then they have to have the same use, some kind of use. Me'ein melachta means of the kind of use that it had originally. So therefore, shivrei areva, if I have an areva, which is a basket that used for dough, then litzok letochan mikpah. I have to have enough of the basket left, enough of the shard at the bottom, to pour into it a thicker dough. Mikpah is a thicker dough. Okay? Or zchuchit, if I have a piece of glass then, latzuk letochan shem. It has to have enough of the bottom in order to pour at least some oil into it. Meaning it has to have some semblance of the original use. So the Bartanura says, v'lo plige ella, we always have that lo ella, and they only argue b'nishbru b'Shabbat if it broke on Shabbat. Aval nishbru me'erev Shabbat, but if this thing broke on Erev Shabbat, kuli alma modim dinitalim. Everyone agrees that you can move it, you can use it. Afilu ein osin ein malacha bishona, even if it doesn't do the same kind of malacha, as long as it has some use. The Tanna Kama says, as long as it has some use, even if it broke on Shabbat, since it has some use, it's not muktzah. Whereas, if it doesn't have any use at all, then everyone would agree that it is asur. Why is it asur? The Kahati says the reason it's asur, I'll throw in a word that you might not know. This is a halacha that we've learned that we have in other cases. It's called nolad. Meaning if I used to have a cup and then the cup got broken in half and now I just have a piece of metal, it's no longer the original cup. And therefore it's called nolad. Nolad, born, something different. And nolad in general is something that's muktzah on Shabbat because it didn't exist before. It's not the original thing. We'll stop here. As always, if you have comments or questions, email me at arspoto@gmail.com. And we'll dedicate that's my email. We'll dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a great day.